Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
We are ready to fight herdsmen, IPOB declares. Hey, I am in support with you guys 250%. Buhari is saying that people should not defend themselves. They should stand, look at them, and let them kill them. Then if they mistakenly catch them, they should hand them over to him so that he will release them. Feed them fat for 6 weeks and release them back into the society. Oh, what a man. Is that the contract you signed with them? You have failed. IPOB, right on. We are with you. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has declared readiness to battle herdsmen while calling on residents of Southeast to be prepared to defend themselves and land against further slaughter. It described the alleged involvement of bandits in what is described as endless circle of slaughter and manic, especially in Biafra land, particularly with recent killings in Delta State. IPOB, God will bless you. They want to carry their evil to this part, but let's get ready. We are ready for them. Guys, we are ready for them. Their leader, Buhari, is saying, don't do anything to them. If you catch them, bring them. Bring what? So that you can feed them fat and bring them back to be more dangerous. You lie. Your end and your people's end has come. We catch them. We do what they do to bandits. Speaking yesterday, IPOB Media and Publicity Secretary Emmanuel Powerful noted that Governor Ifeyinwa Okowa brave commendation of Nigerian police involvement in the ordeal of violence unleashed by 5 different terror groups against innocent population was an indication that the killing were premeditated slaughter of the defenseless. According to him, IPOB message of freedom is the only way out of this present impatience and impediment flooding Nigeria in the fight against state-sponsored Fulani terrorists in Nigeria. He recalled in 2014, before the mojacious tenacity of Mighty Allah was unleashed on helpless Nigerians, way before Fulani herdsmen invaded Nigeria, way before bandits, foreign fighters swept the whole of Nigeria with their leader giving them assurance. Nigeria has been. Our great leader, Nnamdi Kanu, said it will live on his air during the prophecy message of 6th February 2014 on Radio Biafra that Fulani herdsmen will be armed and encouraged to slaughter us with impurity, and their masters will protect them. Can you remember? Please, guys, refer back to that Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast on 6th of February 2014, where he said it that Biafra, when they were talking about Buhari coming into power, he told Nigerians and he made it clear, a prophecy to Biafrans and to Nigerians, that Fulani herdsmen will unleash slaughter on Nigerians and their masters will protect them. It's not a secret that Buhari is protecting Boko Haram. Do you hear his statement? Do you hear his involvement? I'll continue the news. I'm so sorry. It's just too overwhelming. I can't just be quiet, but just have to analyze in between. Because Nnamdi Kanu said this a long time ago. Look at it. It's happening before our very eyes. He said the U.S. government and her lawmakers will now pay more attention to all IPOB submissions, has been saying, follow the confrontations by Governor Okowa. Okowa is one of the brave governors. Do you know why Okowa could speak? If you don't know Okowa, Okowa is the Delta State governor. He's a PDP person. He's not an APC person. He's not in their Kaba or in their Kuku. So he's not one of them I'm not saying he's a good person. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying but he's not one of them. He was able to say it without mixing words, that military men accompanying the bandits that came to Delta State to kill helpless individual people that were not even confronting them or never even had an issue with them. Okowa bold statement, unlike other governments, Boronu, this Northeast, they will see the people dying and say nothing. Your days are numbered, because you know why? There's what we call the law of karma. Anybody who killed will be killed. You see the same Boko Haram sending strong messages to them. You know the Minister of Communication, one of Buhari's boys, he has told him, say, we are coming for you. That one is running helter-skelter. Buhari has beefed up security for that one. What about the other millions of Nigerians? You see that they don't care about you. Buhari does not care. All these ones is saying is because the US has placed religious intolerance, a Nigeria on watch list of religious intolerance. And he went for that to say, no, they should not say that, blah, 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 blah. Because of his affiliation with the international community. He's very scared of sanction. Buhari has done more harm than good. In his time, Nigeria was put on a ban list not to migrate anymore to the US. In his time, killings is rampant. See, if you don't have two things, you cannot understand or compare what you have. Guys, please, I will continue the news. The news still continues, you know. He said the US government and her lawmakers will now pay more attention to all IPOB submissions following this confirmation by Governor Okowa, the governor of Delta State. He vowed that IPOB will resist every attempt by the herdsmen to unleash terror on her Biafra land. Therefore, we are calling on all our people to be prepared, because we are going to take on the Fulani terrorists in our land. Anyone who comes to our land will see the wrath of the gods. People, IPOBs have spoken, and let's all come together in unity. Unity, they say, is power. Unity, they say, is strength. Because if we are disunited, if we fight against one another, oh, we are giving Buhari and his boys a field day. But if we stand together, just like the governor of Delta State has said, I think what Okowa, the bold personality of Okowa has gone ahead to really say the kind of person he is. That is a man that really sticks out for his people. And by his bold statement, I hope the US can actually ascertain that this is really happening in Nigeria. These are facts and evidence that, you know, in law, they will say back up your words with facts and evidence. These are facts and evidence that we are saying here. You know, the bandits that came to Delta State they were accompanied by what? Military personnel. So these are things that we can present to the nations, to the other nations of the world, to US, to EU, to the UK, so that they can actually know that evil is prevailing in Nigeria, and by the government killing her own people. You know, it's as if Nnamdi Kanu knew all along that this Buhari you guys are taking into your bosom is a green snake under a green grass. He's not there for the people. He's actually there to unleash Boko Haram, his people, and he's supporting them with all tenacity. I want to say to you, Nigerians, we need to rise up. We need to support IPOB. Everywhere, IPOB, wherever you are, come out and listen. Come out and listen. It is time for us to stand together as one. No more disunity. Do you know the governor of Delta State is not an APC person? APC people, instead of them to talk about the truth, they are there clamoring for expansion of their territory, states that they can steal. See what they are doing in Imo State. They want to establish their presence in Imo State. They've come there to put their own man. What did he say? First thing, him coming into office, I'm going to put Muslims in my Kaaba. What's anybody's business with you including Muslims here? You have said it because there is another motive. There's another ulterior motive to this. There is more to it than beneath the eyes. And so Nigerians, rise up. Rise up. Listen. Listen to great people when they speak. Especially those of you in the southwest, southeast, south, We are all one. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. We are one. And let's work together to curb this manic. Because anyone is the person that is alive that can fight. Oh. When you are dead, you cannot fight these people. So therefore, let's all come together. Let's defeat this evil that Buhari and his men have thrown upon Nigerians. We are one people. Let's stand up as one. Thanks very much for listening. We are ready. Everybody, please be ready. You have heard the word. Spread the word. Share the news. Make sure everyone around you get to hear what is happening. Don't allow these people to come and cause evil in our community, in our society. We are peaceful, loving people. And as we are clamoring and crying for our own republic, let's not allow these people to cause evil in our midst. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Have a lovely day. God bless. Bye.